Today we are going to be talking about a business using a subscription box, and this is honestly one of the coolest ways that you can shop now, and it's really growing in popularity quite fast. Before I get into the video though, I just wanted to mention, I know some of you have been wondering, as far as my upload frequency, typically I upload every single day on YouTube. However, I've been working very hard building some premium content, and I don't want to get into too many details just yet. I'm going to let you guys know as I'm going forward. I'll give you guys some more details about what it is that I'm doing, but just know I'm building something behind the scenes that I think a lot of you are going to be very interested in, and a lot of people have been requesting this, and it's something I've wanted to do for a while, and so that's taking many hours of my time each day. So as a result, if you're noticing maybe some of my videos are a little bit shorter or I'm uploading a little less frequently, that is the reason. I didn't at all lose interest in YouTube. I'm just building something on the side that's really going to be something I think you guys are going to like. So subscription boxes are really growing in popularity, and we're kind of seeing them pop up everywhere. I'm even starting to see stores do them, and I got the idea for this video from, I was at GNC, and they wanted me to sign up for this gold membership, and I was like, God, I really don't want to. And then they pulled out the box. They're like, you're going to get this box once a quarter, and I was like, wow, you know what, that's kind of cool. And they're like, it comes with coupons and free samples, and so that's what sold me on it. I was like, wow, I'm going to get a free gift 4 times a year. So what it is, guys, it's something that offers customers a unique and fun shopping experience because we love getting mail. I mean, that's one of the reasons I like ordering stuff on Amazon, is because it's exciting when that package comes in the mail. Even though it's something you would buy from the store, I mean, I just had to order a printer on Amazon and some paper, and it came in the mail, and I was like, oh wow, I got a package. You know, obviously it's nothing exciting, but there's just something fun about getting a package in the mail, especially when you don't expect it. So that is why people love subscription boxes, and business owners and people who have an entrepreneurial mindset, people love this idea because what you're doing is you're creating a recurring monthly customer, because every month you're billing them and then shipping them a box of interesting things. And most people, as long as your price point is in line and you're delivering on the products, they're going to stay subscribed because they really like the surprise and they like getting mail and getting packages. So there's a huge potential for this. You could pretty much start a subscription box with any shopping category. I included a bunch of examples in the description if you guys want some ideas of existing businesses, but I want to just go through the basic model of how you would start a subscription box business. The first thing you would have to do is decide on a category. So just a few examples of businesses that are already out there. There's a lot of them involved with food, pets, beauty, nutrition. Like I said, GNC is jumping on the bandwagon. Entertainment and education is a new one too. I see a lot of people sending books and educational material out. You do need to decide on a niche category, because the truth is with this, the more specific you are, the better, because you really want to tailor something to one specific customer base, because that way when that customer stumbles upon your product, they're going to be like, wow, this was made for me. So you wouldn't necessarily want to make just a generic entertainment box that had a bunch of random things that you could use, because if it's not tailored to one specific customer base, there's going to be things in there they don't want, and they may decide, okay, this really isn't for me. But if you target it specifically to somebody who has a specific interest, they're going to be like, wow, you know, this is something really special, and they're going to use all of the items you send them. So just a few examples of some niche categories, and a lot of these have already been created, but there's some doing healthy snacks. You could do a box specifically for small dog breeds. You could do all natural beauty products. You could do fitness supplements. You could do comics, or you could do boxes curated around retro video gaming. So once you've decided on what your niche category is and who you're going to go after, you're going to have to identify who your competition is out there. So if there's anyone else out there already doing a subscription box business, you want to check them out, maybe even subscribe to them just to get an idea of what their product looks like. What's the quality of the material they're using? What are the products they're putting in there? You want to consider what their pricing is. You want to consider what their advertising is, and you want to also consider what the demographic is. And you also want to think about this as well. Depending on who you're going after, they may have a different price budget. I mean, if you're looking to send people bow ties and dress ties, and you're looking to target very wealthy men, then yes, you could probably justify a $50 monthly subscription. But if you were looking to send, you know, video game material and like doing something like Loot Crate does, where you're sending basically a box curated for nerds and gamers, That's going after a much younger demographic, maybe 13 to 24 years old, somewhere around there. They're probably not going to have as much money as a rich executive who's looking to order bow ties and, different accessories like that. So you have to consider what your pricing is going to be. So you probably couldn't do a $50 monthly box to a teenager. They wouldn't be able to afford it. Number 4, you want to decide on what your marketing approach is going to be. So how are you going to spread the word about your business? One of the ways that a lot of people do this is through YouTube unboxing. So they will actually contact YouTubers out there and they'll say, look, I'm going to send you this for free. We're going to pay you. And what we want you to do is unbox it on your channel. And it's a really cool video. People love unboxing videos. So one of the most popular ways of marketing this business is finding somebody who is making videos that are targeted to your customer base and reaching out to them and saying, hey, can I send you this box and, I'll pay you to open it up on the air and you can have all these products for free, and then maybe even offer some kind of affiliate program where they're going to get a commission for referrals. Another great way to do this is through targeted Facebook ads. So if you have a really good idea who your customer base is, you can create targeted Facebook ads and make sure that your ads are only playing in front of those specific people. So if you're looking to target, men from 24 to 30 within a certain area, you could do that easily with targeted Facebook ads. Or you might want to look for an organic traffic approach. So maybe you're going to build a blog or build a YouTube channel or start posting, content that's going to get people interested in your brand and, spread awareness that way. That probably would be a more difficult approach, but you could also do a blend of all of these things as far as marketing goes. Number 5, at that point, you're going to want to build your box. You're going to want to build a sample box because you're going to have to look at a number of factors. First of all, you have to consider the box size because you're going to have to include shipping costs, and you also have to make sure that, because this is on a recurring monthly basis, make sure that the items that you're shipping are going to be relatively the same size, because if you sign people up and then all of a sudden you're looking to ship a larger item and it's going to cost you more for shipping, they're probably not going to be very happy with a price increase, so you're probably going to have to pay for that difference. So make sure you understand what your shipping constraints are going to be and what size box you're going to use. How many items are you going to include in each box? What is the packaging material going to be? And you also want to consider the aesthetics of what it is that you're sending them. If we've learned anything from Apple, it's that quality packaging makes a difference. There's a reason that when you open up the box for an iPhone, it's very snug and it comes off very slowly. That's something that they do on purpose. And at this point, you're going to use all of these factors to determine your pricing and what you're going to charge for this subscription service. After this, you're going to collect leads. So the best way to do this is through building an email list. So what you would probably do is maybe start off with your Facebook targeted advertising campaign and generate some interest and try to build an email list, have people sign up and say, we're going to contact you once we launch this. And you could also at that point work on building your social media presence. And then once you've built up enough leads to the point where you think you're going to convert a good number over to subscribers, that's when you're actually going to launch this business. And at that point, you're going to fund your operations through the subscription revenue. So once you have more people subscribing, you'll be able to spend more money on advertising and you'll be able to order stuff to put in these boxes, and it kind of funds itself at that point. And the great thing about this is as far as the number of items you order, you're going to know exactly how much you should order as far as what you're putting in these boxes because you already know how many people are subscribed to your service. And then at that point, what you're going to do is you're just going to scale the business over time. And a couple ways you can do this is taking your revenue from your subscriptions and increasing your advertising budget. You could also outsource your fulfillment if you don't want to be the one putting everything in boxes and mailing it out. And also just if you're doing a good job at what you're doing and you're really targeting a specific customer and giving them great products, then word of mouth will happen on its own and people are going to spread the word about your product. Honestly, I think it's a fantastic business idea. Probably one that's a little more expensive to start than some out there, but I just see a huge potential with it. And when you're seeing big companies like GNC and you see a lot of big players getting involved in these subscription boxes, I think that just tells you something that this is a really big thing. And while there are a lot of people doing it already, there's a ton of categories where I'm sure people aren't doing this yet. So if you guys have a cool idea, maybe consider starting a subscription box service of some kind. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for this video. If you did enjoy it, please drop a like. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to be notified of any future uploads. And as always, I thank you for taking the time to watch this video.